Alright, hi guys, thank you very much for joining us tonight. Welcome back to everyone. There we go. It's been a good week, so thank you very much guys for being so patient with us throughout this entire project. This is broadcast number 50, that's right, big 50. Without further ado, thank you very much to Eagle 1J, DeCosted, Hypertetrahedron, JMC Bowen, John Hubbard, Less Music, Powers USA, Seraphinius, the Midnight Manufacturing Company, X-Ray Charlie Ullman, and a very special shout out to Pro E-Guy, who's not on this as of yet. He's probably still driving. Thank you very much for coming out and spending this entire weekend with us. We love the fact that you were here and you gave us a lot of focus and you got us to take a look at a few things a little bit differently, give your knowledge experience when it comes to mechanical design. So thank you very much for coming out and sharing all of that with us. And it's made it's made your system and everybody else's system that much better. So thank you very, very much, guys. So anyone else who's out there who's lurking in the chat room and watching this, thank you again. Here again, if you guys have any questions, you can obviously if you sign up through Justin.tv, you can ask us questions in the chat room, or you can actually email us at HYREL3D@gmail.com, and I'll put that up there so you guys can actually click on certain particular links in the chat room. So if you guys have any questions, there we go. There. So you can email us questions. I'm going to be pulling up our email in just a second, and if you have any questions, you can ask it that way, so you can keep yourself anonymous and go straight for and continue to go down that particular path. So a lot of things have happened this week. A lot of great things have happened this week. We have been printing up a storm, and well, we kind of, this is some of the ridiculousness of all the different prints that we've done. We got even more that we've been printing up a storm on. There you go, right there. Very nice. So yes, those are gears. For those people who have been Skyping with us, thank you very, very much for doing that. A lot of things that we've been doing. We've been learning little bits and pieces of what's been right, what's been wrong. And right now, I know it's on the tip of everybody's tongue. And to Kevin Schumacher, who wanted me to ask this question because I know that you emailed me. I'm sorry I wasn't able to get back in touch with you until now. It's the same question that everyone else is asking as well, which is, when are we going to ship? And the answer to that is one that Carl will not let me talk about until he's here in the room. You guys know the drill. So hold on just one second. Let me just go ahead and get in my email. So if any of you lurkers have any questions, you can ask us questions as well. So there we go. So behind me actually are 3 engines. We've been getting these guys tuned up and ready to go. For those people who want to know exactly whose engines these are, we actually have taken a few of you guys and put your names on them. So really gonna do this to me right now, huh? Come on. Oh man, sorry about that, guys. Adventures in broadcasting. You know, you kind of figure that some of these extension cords are gonna be just fine, and then sometimes they just die on you. So hold on one second, guys. Sorry about that.
We can go to the other room if you need to, Hutch.
No, it's not. It's not that. It's just that the extension cord that we have just kind of died. So.
You need one of the other ones?
No, it's working now.
Okay.
So, sorry about that, guys. That was kind of unintended. So this guy, trashed. All right. So anyway, I can still kind of pull you guys a little bit closer. Here you go. All right, let's try this again. Not sure if you can see this or not. That's Nicholas. This is Brian Arendez. So, yeah, we've got individual tags and cards for this guy. This one, which is up here. Sorry about that. Christopher Creel. So, those are the very first 3 engines that are going to be going out the door. And let me just stop right here just for a second. And, and let me just make sure that you guys can hear what I'm saying and that everything's going just fine. So, Sorry about that, guys. And thanks, Less Music. I'm glad I don't look a day over 50. So Eagle and Jay asks which one of these system bases that are back here, or these guys over here, are yours. One of them is. That's as much as I'm going to say as of right now. So, okay, good. Thank you very much, guys. All right. Yeah. Well, that cable was pretty much dead, so I apologize, guys, for any inconvenience in that. So where was I? Oh, yes. So shipping. These guys are going through their QC checks. So as you guys can see right here, we've got quite a few QC checks to make sure that what you're going to be receiving not only is going to work, but everything is uniform. Everything is, when it gets to you, every screw, bolt, nut, everything like that is right where it needs to be. So that's what we've been working on for all the engines. Now, I would say that our current estimated shipping date for that, here again, I'm going to wait for Carl to come in and chime in on that. I know. And the other thing, is that yes, these are the system chassis. We've been getting these guys ready. As you can see, they're on the cookie sheet style. I believe that is. Oh yeah. So that guy, which is right here, this system that you see right here, it's not fully put together as of yet. That one says Ken on it, so X-Ray Charlie. That is your guy who's coming together. Yeah, so we do have one thing. If you guys can hear the sounds in the background, we do have one surprise for you guys tonight. It's not quite ready, but it's coming. Next thing is that we also have had a couple people have asked for when the next show is going to be. The next show for us, not necessarily a broadcast, that we're going to continue doing the broadcast, but the next show that we're going to be going to is the Atlanta Mini Maker Fair, which is going to be happening on October the 26th. So if you're in the Atlanta area, it's going to be held over at Georgia Tech, which is off of North Avenue. So basically, if you're on I-85-75 going through the city, get off at North Avenue. If you're coming and basically go west, and you'll see Georgia Tech, and that's where we're going to be debuting not only the engines you see back here, one of the engines you see back. Well, these guys are going to be going out the door. The demo is going to be of the engine. My guy is going to be shown at that Mini Maker Fair, but we're also going to be showing off the System 30. So, yeah. I would also like to say that we did, for this weekend, for the very first time, also put together the System 30 enough to do some printing on it. And we printed off a couple of different parts, a couple of different...
Two last time, but it wasn't as complete.
Yeah.
Remember?
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I was
Was it
printing
all
on
the
the System 30 last time. Did you
Oh,
purchase
guys,
anything?
I am so sorry. Well, that's not the entire ordeal. So, but it looks like Carl is just about ready. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, whenever I see a dark room like this, I'm always reminded of Christopher Walken in The Continental. If you guys have ever seen that little bit he did on Saturday Night Live. Hilarious. So, unfortunately, Carl, this camera's got a little bit of white balancing night vision.
I don't have a problem with that.
So,
alright, see if you can give me a shot. We're going to do a spin. You ready?
Alright. There you go, guys.
Okay. So this is the way your system's supposed to look when you're not using it. And hopefully, that's not going to be very often. So you walk up to your little puppy, and there's your screen. You open your door, out pops your keyboard, out pops your mouse. You can see the material holder is over here. I'm actually going to do a spin on this for you guys.
Yep. Move this back just a little bit.
There. I'm moving it all around here.
Okay.
And I don't think there's enough room for the cords. Actually there is. Look at that. Just barely squeezed. Okay. So let's take a look at the material holder. You would think I would get the side that rotates. Here is our material holder. I have to apologize to tonight's audience because this is supposed to have knurled knobs, but I ran out of time. So we have them, but we have them in the wrong thread. We have them in 1/4-20, and these are M6s. You open it up, and material sensors, your material containment delivery tubes. Here are your 2 spools, and yes, it can handle more. You can handle 4 spools on this size easily. And there's a hole drilled every inch, so you can accommodate different size of spools. And you're going to like this, Greg. You can put it on either side. Does not matter. And I'm going to demonstrate that shortly. That is the material holder, and the cover for the material holder changes from sides in less than 10 minutes. So let's keep going with this puppy, because I think there's a few other things you guys are going to want to see. Sorry. Let's get into the way a printer should look, guys. If you'll be kind enough to zoom right in here, you're going to notice that there's a plethora, or a gaggle, depending on what kind of animal you like to relate to, of heads lined up and ready to go. You want to tram? The tramming head's ready for you. You want to print with something else? We got an exotic printing head, aka the dinosaur. 2 heads are loaded. You say to yourself, I don't really want one of those heads loaded. I'm going to print with just 1 head today. No problem. I take my spare head, which actually belonged on the side over here, and I just pop this sucker off. Pop it off. Again, pop it off.
Is it?
No, the circuit board got kinked when I put it in.
Oh, okay.
That was one I just threw in. I just loaded it.
Oh, okay. That's what was going on.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
It's parked wrong. There we go. Okay. Stick it in the tree, load it up, and start printing. Now, I got a little treat for you also, and that is if you can look up here, you will see that the air purifier has been mounted.
Yep, there it is.
And we apologize that the plexiglass cover on the top is a little dirty. This is as old as I am almost. It's as old as Hutchison probably.
Yep.
And when we took the paper off, it left marks on it. So you can show them from the top if they want to see it.
Yeah, there you go.
And I will actually lift this up so you can see how it's mounted. Right on the lid. So this is a bargain at twice the price. And it has the activated charcoal filter, and it also has a HEPA filter built into it. So it should remove particulates and actually help reduce the chemical smoke or fumes that are coming out that are actually chemistry instead of particles. Yeah, so in a moment I'm actually going to do something else, but let's just show you. Normally now for a single-sided single loader we have a slide out panel, and again I apologize, we really wanted the final panel in here, but our polycarbonate supplier had all of their inventory purchased on Wednesday. And when we called them up on Thursday to get delivery, they said, we're sorry, someone bought all 47 sheets, 4 foot by 8 foot sheets. I don't know what they're making, but it must be like a glass house or something. So there you go. Sorry, I didn't realize I was looking at the computer.
That's okay.
All right, so this slides in and out for easy maintenance. You guys can see that. And I'm about to take this off screen and throw the bubble on. So,
ooh, okay.
Let's just stretch our luck.
All right. And yes, guys, there you go. This is the reverse. So if you guys have any questions about what you're going to be seeing specifically on the internal parts, we've got everything listed out here. You even got our phone number and basically email and web address as well. Oh yeah.
Here, let's spin that sucker.
So
around.
there you go. Nice.
Huh.
You're gonna need to get the.
No, but I have a new nickname, and it's not smart. Yo soy el stupidamente.
Can we get the nuts?
No, I got them. They're right there. I just put them on the wrong side.
Oh.
Like I said, I'm not so bright.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm slow. Woo, that baby came out.
Okay. So as you guys can see right here, tool tree, yoke, go back and forth, and tool tree on this side. So we did not load up the glass piece right here because
I was just installing the tool tree a second ago,
yeah.
and I didn't have time to put it back in.
There you go.
That's what that drilling was in the background. That, and where did that go? That's okay. I got another one right here.
Okay, that's fine.
No, it's right here. It never left.
So yes, guys, this is, they're all in place. Pro guy made a very good observation.
Bunch of them.
When it came to this, when it came to the back bracket, when it came to a bunch of these individual pieces, and we implemented what he saw.
Quite a bit.
And thank you, Pro guy.
Yeah, it was a pleasure having him here. He's a very easy guy to be with, and he's obviously seasoned designer. When he speaks, you have to listen. He makes a lot of sense in a lot of ways. Let that just hang for a second.
Okay.
Actually, you can.
There. Oh, I got it.
Just push it there.
I
got the wrong size screw.
Oh. Makes all the difference in the world. Okay.
That's never happened before.
Eagle and Jay says, so does that filter clear the top of the EMO 25s when they go by?
They don't go by.
And I'll show you why in just a second, Eagle and Jay. Because you see this guy that's right above my arm, right above my hand, that tool tree. Right above that is the filter, yes. But the thing is that where you see the head, the one loaded.
We'll show them in a second. We got to flip it around.
Oh.
It'll be quite obvious then.
Okay. All right. So no, none of the heads that are loaded up here in the yoke are going to be affected by the air filters. You guys can see right there, clearance-wise.
Actually, there is a little bit to that. Let's just give me a second, and we'll go through it.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. That's Eagle and Jay. That's my fault not getting a good enough camera angle.
Here. All right.
Okay.
Coming right here. Shoot. All right. So, any of the EMO 25s that are loaded here, and I wonder if I have a short one handy. Hang on a second.
There should be one over there.
Got to be a short one. There's a short one. And I haven't tried this, so it may not work.
Okay.
It may hit. Hey, we're very lucky. I think we are right there.
The screws in the back is, yeah.
No, we actually have a tolerance issue problem on this yoke. I ran into this the other day. Well, you can see that it works in this zone, and it goes all the way back to 0. And it can come all the way forward to 0. So we have complete clearance in the zone. That's this zone right in here. Okay? So that's while you're doing your printing. When you're not doing your printing, obviously, and these have got to be remachined.
Okay.
The tolerance, one of these is off.
All right.
Okay, well, obviously, since it can't go over here, that's why we put 2 tool trees on this one. So it would actually reside on the left-hand tree.
Down.
Down?
There you go. Keep going. There you go.
There we go. Okay. Let me go all the way through. Needs to have a screw put in it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That tree's higher. We got to make it shorter. Okay, we found a glitch. This tree we made a little bit higher so it'd be clear, and it's too high. So don't worry, we'll figure it out. We'll make it work. It's so close to being perfect.
Yep.
That's why that one was sitting right there.
Yep.
It may be that you can't keep your EMO 25 stored in the System 30. You might have to keep it outside. You don't want it to be inside here anyway. It's going to be hot and dry, and it will dry out your clay. How do you like that? That's a great recovery. All right, there you go.
So Powers USA asks, any reason for the extra cuts in the tool holders and the tool trees?
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Sure. What story do you want me to make up? The truth is these are spare
Yokes
that didn't meet our spec for one reason or the other, and we thought we'd throw them on so everybody could see them loaded up.
Yep.
So.
Good question, Powers USA.
Yeah, you caught us again every time. Can never sneak away from that guy.
Mm-hmm. Jay says, I saw the holding racks and it messed me up. So the Emo 25s wouldn't do well in the holding racks on that side. Good tech support answer. Oh man.
The EMO may not work inside this enclosure for holding. I think you're going to have to store it outside. That's why we buy a toolbox and we put our Emo 25s in the drawers here. Oh, we got all kinds of stuff here.
Oh yeah.
But that's what we would normally do.
Okay.
Okay, you want your chair back? You got a chair.
Yeah, I got a chair. Yeah. So yes, guys, you can actually have two side mounting systems. That's one. This is the other. We found that. Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. Plug it in, turn it on.
Well, I figure they want to see it with the lights on. It doesn't bother me if they don't. But
that's true. Press the power button. There we go. Nice.
All right. Well, we just wanted to give you guys a quick
reveal.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, you know, it's been a long process of refinement, and other than the fact that the EMO doesn't fit in the tool tree, I feel pretty good. I've got pretty much everything I'm trying to do in this release. And again, a special thank you to John. He came out Friday. He took a day off work. He drove down from Virginia. We started printing Friday night. All day yesterday. We printed. We made modifications. He pointed out where some of the screws we had selected made it look less than professional, and that's the kind of feedback, you know, that seems crazy a little bit maybe to some people, but to me it's something I just glared over. Sometimes after 12 months we're tired and we're just going like, oh, what does the screw matter? But the truth is he was absolutely on the money.
Yep. And
so it's a happy change. There are a few other little details that will be printed items, but we consider this to be the design. We consider this to be what you guys are getting. So those are a few of you, Les Music and Les Wilhelm, who have seen the system and seen it at its current stage or previous stage of completion. This is what you're going to get. Greg, you're going to get something close to this. It's going to be the dual yoke one. You're the only guy who has a dual yoke system, so it looks like this. I'm not sure that you'll have the separator bars in the back just because you're already loaded up with the dual yoke, and I don't know that we want to tear it apart and put it back together again. The rest of you guys, Brian Arendis, we're looking at your engine this week, but your system's right in the queue as well.
Yep.
Ken, this will be your system, and it's coming with a single yoke. If you want a second yoke, we'll talk about that when we Skype in tomorrow night. So what we've been doing, what I've personally been doing, is I'm trying to Skype with each and every person before they get their printer. Two reasons. One is if I'm showing you your printer and we're printing on it, then you pretty much know it's not fictitious. That's one. The other one is that it serves as your first training. We've talked about that before. I'm just reiterating it in case someone new is on the broadcast and wants to ask. So already we have scheduled four Skype calls this week with 4 different individuals. So we are moving into that shipping phase, and I know some of you guys are further down the list. There will be some guys that will be into November before they